You know what time it is, Miss Rocki and friends, taking a stand, celebrate the good in the land. From the north end perspective, setting the record straight, from the 319 little town I am, making us all look good. I see you in our neighborhood. We spread love from day to day. Get up and let's celebrate. Boom, shaka laka, boom, boom, shaka.
You are now tuned in to the Miss Rocki and Friends show live. So sit back and stay tuned.
Boom, shaka laka.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka! Whoa!
All right.
Happy New Year!
Oh,
That's
man.
a special boom shakalaka.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
One of the year.
Yes.
Yes, we are so live here in Waterloo Public Access Studio, and you already know, what do we do?
What we do, we see the good,
Hey.
we share the good, and it's making us
All
all
look
look good.
And
You
guess
know
who
it.
today's guests are? Us!
Hey!
Well, most honorable, magnificent, educated, artistic, Renaissance woman, Rocki Chaveevah Banks Ferguson.
And the illustrious
Oh,
social butterfly, make it happen, Jocelyn Miss Rocki Hickey Johnson.
okay. Well, thank you. We're our guest today, Chaveevah,
yeah.
and how appropriate. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, friend.
Yes,
Yeah.
here's to the new year. We'll kick it off.
Yes.
And for those of you watching today, we want to say thank you so much for your kind words and your encouragement in that post that we shared over the week during the holidays.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
And we want to say it's January 2nd, 2026. You made it. Welcome to a brand new year with, don't scroll so fast.
Lots of opportunities, and we want to share some of the great comments that folks left for us, Chaveevah.
Yes.
Well, first, let's talk to Ed. Somebody's trying to comment now.
We got a comment to start the show.
Yes.
Mia Brown Robinson says, Happy New Year.
Oh,
Happy New Year, Mia.
Yes, Mia. I've never met you that I can remember. I know I've seen the family. The family's amazing. The Van Arsdale family.
Yeah, this is, I think she's Tony's sister.
Yes.
Yep.
Tony's sister. I think he's the baby girl. And you know what, Mia? We got to get them Van Arsdales on, because I promise you, the Van Arsdales, Moorheads, the Hickeys all came here at the turn of the century during the Great Migration, before the Great Migration. So that's a great historic show that I look forward to getting together real soon. And thank you for watching Mia Brown Robinson. Yes.
We got a few more comments that folks left for us in the comments, kind of left for us going into this new year.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, what does it say? Going into New Year.
Diane Craig said, keep up the fantastic work of keeping us informed.
Yes, what else?
Grant Veter said, happy holidays. Please keep up your positive, powerful positivity for our community. It means a lot and is much appreciated. Thank you, Grant.
Yeah, thank you so much, Grant Veter. And Virgistine Cooper said, and she was the Miss Lady on our show one day that was acknowledged for being such a queen at her church. She said, the work you both graciously do for the communities does not go unnoticed. Your show highlights many people and avenues we would not know about if it was not for your show. Continue to be a beacon for all. Wow. Some of those comments were very heartfelt, and
I know.
You know, I didn't expect all that.
I know, it was surprising and welcome, and you know, getting a glimpse of how people feel about what we do. It's a good thing. Yeah.
Right. And you know, the thing that I love about it too is that you know, you don't hear good stuff from people all the time. Well, sometimes you do. I was in the grocery store, and there was a gentleman that stopped, and I wanted to ask his name, but the conversation was over before I thought to do that. But he also said, you know, we like what you do, keep doing it, and it really makes us feel needed and appreciated. But sometimes it doesn't feel like that.
Well, it's just like anything. Sometimes you have to take a step back from it and have a look. And you get a little bit better perspective, especially like with comments like Umaru. Umaru Balde said, "Super ladies looking amazing."
Oh my, okay.
I think you've been doing a fantastic work, keeping us informed, entertained, and educated, not only this year, but since you started your program. Thank you for all the work you do. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Umaru.
much, Umaru. Yeah, and you know, speaking of what we do this year, we started in 2017, and I'm thinking April of 2027. I don't know. I'm thinking that's going to be a good 10 years, and we've set some precedents. Hopefully, someone else will like to kind of highlight it and.
Right. I was going to say that. So consider that as not a challenge, but it's out there.
Yes.
Anyone who's interested was like, I mean, to help make this sort of a community institution.
Sure.
You know, by all means, you're welcome, and yeah.
You know, we definitely got to thank our board,
Yes.
which consists of Kent Schenkel. He's a great mover and shaker that we really appreciate. What does that guy not do?
Oh, right. What does he not do? Yeah, and he's been really so instrumental in helping us get things moving. I mean, you know, he got us out of your backyard.
Oh,
you know,
right.
so.
Yeah, into the City Hall studio, which brings us, they're not on our board, but Ed Stouffer. Here's to Ed. Thanks for the corn liquor water, Ed. It's water, you guys. Okay. Not tequila, right, Chaveevah?
Right.
Okay.
Because we couldn't just be drinking.
Right.
So.
And Agnes Crest here at the City Hall studio, they're the ones really making us all look good.
I know. I mean, the beautiful graphics and the way the cameras are set up, you know.
And I hate to say it, but really, they almost feel like family. I feel like Ed is my nephew.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How do you feel, Ed?
I feel great.
You feel great being my nephew. And Agnes is almost like my little baby sister. Let's see, what's the age difference? Okay, so our parents were, you know, one was way on this end and one was way on that end, but she's just also such a good person for everybody. You
Absolutely,
know?
yes.
From Irish Fest to all the 5, 6, 8, 12K runs. What else does she do?
Yeah, I used to see her all the time at the Sportsplex too.
Yeah.
In the boot camp.
And enough about Agnes, but what about Ed again? You know, Ed has a great family, a great father, a great provider, and he has pets. So that's enough. They're very private people, but we have to talk about them anyway. We love you guys, and thank you so very much for doing what you do for us and our show.
Absolutely.
Okay, now back to the board. Who else is on our board?
Who else is on our board? Gwen Berry.
Okay, Gwen.
Deb Berry, recently elected to the Waterloo City Council.
Yeah. And Gwen is basically our secretary now, because she's always taking notes where I have failed at that job. So, and of course Deb Berry and Lori Dale.
Yes.
Yes, and that makes a great, nice, round committee, and we'd love to hear more from you on ideas for our show. You frequent viewers that love to watch us, you know, every week. We appreciate you, but send us an idea, you know? Yeah,
and if you have someone that you know that you think would be a good person to be on the show, absolutely get in contact and let us know, because you know, we're like this, but we can't be everywhere all at once. There's somebody that you know that we don't know about, so just let us know. Let us know. Okay, let's get back to this frequent viewers. We do have these very special frequent viewers. Yes. And oh my gosh, Chaveevah, we cannot forget about our sustaining collaborators. We got to thank you that have stuck with us for so long. Eric Locke and Locke Funeral Services just renewed their contract, and we really appreciate that. Helps us to help our intern to pay for our equipment,
and also to highlight businesses by promoting them by buying gift cards to give away on our show. And also, there's a graphic, and there again, there's Agnes at the rescue for Locke Funeral Services.
Yes.
Yeah, and Gallagher Bluedorn.
Yes.
They've
Waterloo Center for the Arts.
Yes, who is bringing these very special frequent viewers. And
That's
who
right.
are they?
Our special frequent viewers are Lisa Berry,
Baby!
Richard Henry,
Yeah.
Patricia Harris, hey
Woo!
Patty,
Yes.
and Rodney Green.
Right, my dear friend Billy Bailey,
Yes.
Michael Irvin, Taylor Vivian's your daughter-in-law.
Yes.
Yes, and she's got her own social media presence.
Yes, she
She's
does.
doing
Absolutely.
a great job.
Yep.
And Lawrence Mack. Yes. And today we do have a Friday motivation, and we do have a talking point. Although
Yes, we do.
I feel like we've been rambling, but you know, these people need to know this.
That's okay. I mean,
Okay.
because, you know, we're just sliding on into this new year.
That's right.
Yeah.
So our Friday motivation and today's talking point is brought to you
By Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center, your Center for the Arts. And that is, you can do anything, but not everything. Focus.
Yes, we're going to talk about that coming up here real quick. We're going to ask our guests, which are us.
Right.
And us is I'm Rocki.
Yes. And I'm Chaveevah.
And this is North End Update, the podcast you can see making
That's
us
right.
all look good. And Chaveevah, we're going to greet each other again because pre-boom, we already did another toast. We're going to toast 3 times with this beautiful water. It's crystal clear.
Yes,
water.
it is. Straight from the glacier.
Mountain fresh.
That's
Mountain
right.
Fresh. Glacier. Oh, we don't want to give any commercials. Ed told us about that the very first day we got here.
Okay.
He said, don't try to sell nothing but your raffle tickets. And we can't even say that on the boom. We did that in the pre-boom. Okay.
right.
I digressed. Okay. Frequent viewers, if you're watching us right now, that's another thing they do for us. They put us on MediaCom next week, and we're walking these
Right.
people right into the future.
Oh, that's right, because, yeah, today's show is going to be aired next Friday at 4 or Saturday morning at 10. So if you miss us today, there's many ways to catch up with us. You can either do it on Facebook or YouTube, or MediaCom.
Or MediaCom. Or you can check us out on Instagram.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Okay.
We're everywhere, Chaveevah,
That's
just
right.
everywhere. And you know, we're the longest watched podcast on the whole internet. For 8 years, we got the record.
Okay.
You believe that?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And you know
We'll
how
claim
many
it.
views we've got on YouTube? Billions. Collectively, I'm saying billions with a B. Go to
Okay.
YouTube, watch any video anytime, right?
That's right.
Okay. Today we got a great Give It Air discussion, and it's going to be about biracial individuals. They go through periods of society having to define themselves to society while figuring out where they fit in. And so I have some firsthand knowledge on that I'd like to share, and I'm sure that you have thoughts and opinions that
Oh, absolutely.
that we can share as well. And newsflash, birthday people, Ed and Agnes are going to be our backup singers today. We've been practicing dance moves,
Okay.
and I think they got that one Temptations rock down by
Okay.
now. So we're going
And
to
when I go down into a split,
you go, oh,
Agnes can get me on that arm and Ed can get me on that arm.
right, we got them for emergencies. It's all about Ed and Agnes today, right?
That's
Because Laura's
right.
not here to bug us. Okay, so we are going to introduce ourselves, and this is brought to you by Locke Funeral Services. Are there comments?
We do have another comment.
Okay.
I was going to wait and see where you were going with what you were talking about before.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm probably that's two names. Deborah K. Hodges Harmon
Yes,
Okay.
Deborah.
Hey, Deb.
commented and said, "Happy New Year! Thanks for all you do to help promote the Jesse Cosby Center."
All right. Thank you, Deborah. It's our pleasure.
It is, and yes, there. For those that don't know, Deborah Hodges is the director there at the Jesse Cosby Center, and
Yes.
I knew when she stepped in and redecorated that office that they were in for beautiful change.
Okay.
You know, she's been a bright light, and thank you for all you do, Deborah, over there at the center with all of your comrades. Okay, and our talking point is brought to you by our dear Locke Funeral Services, who are serving with integrity and compassion. And we are the guests, yes, and today's talking point, to open it up and break the ice, Chaveevah, like I never met you before. Let's just act like we're going to talk about this for the first time. Let's just break the ice.
Okay, absolutely. That's right. You can do anything, but not everything.
Right.
Focus.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Chevy?
Well, that's, yeah.
That's some heavy stuff.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, as far as you can do, it's best to put your mind and your focus to a specific task instead of just being all over the place. You know, because it's possible to do anything, but only if you really hone in on that thing, I'm thinking, right?
Okay, that's your line of thought there, but
what's your line of what's your line of thinking?
Okay, first of all, I don't think you can do anything. I think, I guess if you, we've talked about this before, and I think when you put your mind to anything, like you said, one thing at a time, but my mind, literally, anybody that knows me like you do, it's all over the place. So I can be talking about one thing and I got this other thing going on in my head that I need to get out, and if I don't say it, anyway. So yeah, I feel like I did learn this past year. You see what I mean? I switched gears already. Okay. But what I did learn this year, so I can get back on topic, Agnes is back there laughing.
I'm sure.
Okay, so what I found out last year is that what are you doing? What's that? Is she being silly back there?
No.
Okay.
The feedback is
throwing me off. Okay, so I can do anything, but not everything. So that was my point, right?
Okay. Yes.
So this is what I learned last year. I learned that I got so much going on all the time, and my brain is always focused on something, and I try to add something more to my life.
Okay.
And it just doesn't work. Like trying to get a job. I thought, maybe I could make a little extra money on the side. But I got up that morning, and thank God they called me and said they didn't really need me that bad, because I promise, I just thought, you know what? What were you thinking? You got enough to do. So that's what that means to me, is that you can do anything, but not everything. So what I did was
you were trying to do everything, and that was just not going to work for you.
Right, because everything is already what I do.
Okay.
And anything more would have been like way too much. And I'm so thankful that, you know, it worked out where they didn't need me and I didn't need them, come to find out. All I had to do was stop spending so much.
Okay.
I don't need a job.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Okay. Ed, I see you looking at your phone. What are you thinking? You've got another comment?
Got another comment. Robert Tyson says, Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, Bob.
Happy New Year, Bob. Ask Bob, what does he think about doing too much as we continue on? All right, and if you have an idea about what being overloaded does to you, then go ahead and put it in our comment section. And also, I need to shout out to Sherry Jones, who won last week. She won a copy of Susie Clark.
Oh.
Yes, for writing it in the hashtag. And congratulations to you, Sherry Jones.
Adjust your mic a little bit.
Oh, is it my
I think
mic?
the mic is right up against your throat there.
So you
Put it off to the side a little bit.
are you hearing my heartbeat?
Maybe that's where all that extra
That's where all that extra
feedback and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna do something fun. Anyway, so how about that? Ta-da!
Okay.
Does that work, Agnes? Okay. It looks good anyway, no matter. Just be positive.
All right.
Okay, so you can't do everything, right? Okay, and our Give It Air is so interesting. And we hope you're enjoying this show, because really it's just kind of a fun show where we're just chatting it up.
That's right, and just getting caught up on the past year and ease the way on into the new year.
Okay, and if you're really waiting to find out where that $10,000 is, keep waiting, because it's coming up.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Our Give It Air is brought to you
Okay.
by Iowa State Extension and Outreach, right?
Yep. Yep, and on North End Update, we like to share true history and sometimes Black culture. And today, our Give It Air Truth is about biracial individuals and them having to go through periods of having to define themselves to society while figuring out where they fit in. Okay.
Biracial means having parents or ancestors from different racial or ethnic backgrounds. The concept of being Black but mixed with something else refers to individuals who identify as biracial or multiracial, meaning they have ancestry from two or more different racial or ethnic groups.
In the context of Black identity, this can include individuals who have an African American and a European American or white ancestry, African American and Indigenous or Native American ancestry, African American and Asian ancestry, or African American and Hispanic or Latino ancestry.
Right. Biracial individuals may identify with one, both, or neither of their ancestral groups. Their experience and identities can be shaped by various factors, including
your family and upbringing, social and cultural environments, your personal experiences with racism and identity, and your choices and self-identification.
Some notable examples of biracial individuals who identify as Black or who have Black ancestry include Barack Obama, African American and European American.
Halle Berry, African American and European American.
Tiger Woods, African American and Asian American and European American.
And Rashida Jones, African American and European American. It's essential to recognize that biracial individuals' experiences and identities are unique and can be complex. Respecting their self-identification and acknowledging this diversity within the Black community is crucial.
Right. Thank you for lending an ear. We just wanted to give that a little air. And we do have experience in these areas. Well, I know I do, and I know your family is a multicultural family as well. Your father was, as we would say if we weren't on camera, mixed, you know, or, you know, and so we all have experiences like that. And I think that learning your identity can be a lifelong journey because of your circumstances or your environments may change, and you may want to identify one way as you grow older.
Well, see, what really, I guess, resonated with me is that sometimes the way that it says some of the cues that you have as far as the way you were raised to see things or whatever, that's something that really, your family and upbringing. In my family, like I said, my father was what you might today call biracial, but to me he was just, quote, mixed. That's what people say. And even further than that, he identified as Black, period. And it wasn't until I came here to Iowa that I met people of mixed race who identified as biracial. Everybody else I knew always identified as Black. So.
You know, the thing about my life and upbringing is that I always identified as biracial because my mother lived in the household, and but we lived in a Black community. We couldn't have done it in a white community. That she couldn't have been living there at the time I was raised. So I think everybody saw her there, and just in Iowa, we weren't in Chicago like you were. So things were a little different, but when I started writing my children's books is when I really started embracing being biracial, because that was one of my talking points to promote the book. It was about a biracial family. But now I use Black because I think Black defines the whole spectrum of Black Americans. And I don't say African Americans. I identify, if I was to write it on a paper, I would write Black and white, but I know people see me as a Black woman. But there's always so many dynamics that goes with race and culture and how you're brought up, that it's hard for a lot of
There
people
were
to-
so many blurred lines because
Yeah.
everybody, you think about it long enough, everybody has some other different ancestry in them. It's not something I really focused on growing up because when you see me, you see a black woman, but I have Native American ancestry and I have European American white ancestry too. But
Right, and so American history, we're all here together, and being raised black, I think if a person that doesn't believe in racism would have to be around and carry even a black child, that's when you know you're being, my dad used to say, even a dog knows when it's being mistreated. If you take a little black kid into an all-white environment, you will find people that are looking at or being rude, so I'm just saying that it's out there, but we just have to learn to live and identify how we identify and be thankful that we have the people in our families, because it's all about, I think, like you said, family and environment, you know?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk to people in Fredericksburg or those other small communities that have maybe very small numbers of black people, but want to know how to better serve and be friendly and make sure that they're not being in another way. So those are going to be difficult and fun conversations, right?
It should be interesting. And of course, anything we touch on here is just a little nugget, just scratching the surface.
It is. And we don't want to make our whole show all about race, but this particular, it really stuck out to me. Tiger Woods, and you can imagine the different identities. We even, in my family, we didn't know what somebody was. We call them Jabtalian. That's a little bit of everybody. Did I say that, Chaveevah?
You did.
Don't say it.
Okay.
Okay, because that Japanese and Italian then.
Okay.
Okay. And help me.
That's right. Let's keep it moving right along.
Shifting gears.
We got some comments. Lolita Carter Montgomery said hello, sister.
Hey, Lolita.
Happy New Year.
Richard Henry says Happy New Year to
Hey.
two of my favorite ladies. Keep up
Yes.
the good work.
Thank you,
Oh,
Richard.
And we
Thank
appreciate
you.
your positive energy.
Oh, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Okay. I know when I said something terribly wrong because Chaveevah just blushed and she was
just-
like, I know you did not
See,
just
and
say
I can't even blush. But anyway,
Okay.
thanks folks for lending an ear. We just wanted to give that a little air, and now we're moving on to other stuff.
Right, like our wonderful birthday people that's brought
Yes.
to you by Waterloo Center for the Arts.
Okay.
Because they've always helped us
Mm-hmm.
out. And we've, Ed didn't want to mic up, but if you hear somebody singing back in the background or snoring, it will be Ed. Okay.
All right.
All right, our last 5 minutes, we got to make sure you inbox us if we did miss your birthday, right?
That's right. Yeah, if you want us to shout you out, we would love to. We try our best. But, sometimes people kind of slip through or we might not get to you, but you're in our mind. And if you let us know in the inbox, hey, say something about my daughter, or it's my birthday next week, we will absolutely do that.
Definitely will. All right, want to say happy birthday to Hattie Graves. Yay, Hattie.
All right.
Troy Goodson, David Van Arsdale. Hey, David. Gabriel Benson, that fun guy. And Jason Doris, another fun guy.
Yes, indeed.
And Jamie Mangrich,
Oh,
that
yeah.
busy guy, right?
Okay, yeah, we also want to say happy birthday to Shelley Wollert, Mercy Segby,
Ooh, hi,
Kathleen, Simon Ingalls, Marcina Clark.
Hey, Marcy.
Hey, Chuck Dale.
Hey, Chuck
Happy
Dale.
birthday. And my cyber daughter, Oli Leach.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I saw you talking with her on a thread, so you know her from a ways back.
You know how you just meet somebody online and that's the only place you ever knew them, but it's just like they're like family.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like that too sometimes. I got some Facebook friends and y'all know who you are that I just met and just love you. Thank you so much for watching. And happy birthday, that Chuck Dale, that's Charlie Dale's son. I know there's
That's
a
right.
celebration.
That's Lori's big brother.
Right.
Yeah.
I know there's a celebration somewhere.
For sure.
So now, Ed, did he just try to leave the whole room? Ed, you know you got to carry the bass.
He said.
He's going to do the beatbox.
He said, don't start none and won't be none.
Okay. And here we go, Chaveevah. We're
right.
going to sing the song really, really well.
Okay.
Remember when we sang in the choir?
I do.
Okay, and remember, you used to always be on my left-hand side just like this.
Okay.
Right, and if I could hear her carrying a tune, then shoot, I'm fixing to carry a tune too.
Okay, we might be carrying it to our own demise, but I'd be carrying
Okay.
it. Okay.
All right, I'll let you start.
All right.
Because
Really?
I've been singing both, I know
Okay.
both lines now.
I'm sure you would agree
It couldn't fit more perfectly
than to have a world party.
on the day you were to be. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. It is jamming.
to ya.
Okay.
Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right.
Hey!
Okay.
Girl, we kicked off that first show.
I'll drink to that.
Whew.
Boom.
Thank God
Okay.
for Agnes and Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would have had such a boring show. No graphics.
Yes.
And guess what, Agnes? Oh, we got the whole video though. So when we're closing with our credits, maybe not. But anyway, oh yeah, these are the pictures that we shared from last year. She's gonna
okay.
throw them up there. And thank you, Agnes. That's our board. That's our Friday, our Waterloo Review.
Yes.
Yeah, Nikki McDermott. We've had such a wonderful year this year. Agnes is showing a few pictures until she says our time is up, and we just hope you guys were with us to experience some of these pictures.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a blast doing this show, just meeting the different people and seeing familiar faces and maybe even faces we've never seen before, and getting people in here from the community to talk about what they do.
Right.
You know.
That was the parade. That was just recently with Joy Salas's birthday. So yeah, that was wrapping it up. And then remember the musician
Yes.
and
Yes.
Deb Berry. So many wonderful friends.
Yep.
And Ed and Agnes were here for all of it. So it's like,
So
there they are.
If
see?
it seems
There's
like
Agnes.
yes,
you never get
there
to
she
see
is.
her or Ed.
If it seems like we're bragging
And
on
that's
our
us.
community, what is a saying? Maybe you've never heard it before, but it's a poor frog that won't brag about his own pond.
Okay.
So.
Or lily pad.
Yes.
That's pond talk.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you so much again, you guys. And until next week, we can't wait to see who's doing more stuff that makes them awesome. Because
It's going to make us all look good.
Thank you so much.
Yes.